Hi guys, welcome to episode 19 here at Spen United. So we are now into December and we do have an FA Cup game. So it's away against Rochdale. Rochdale, I think they're struggling near the foot of the table in League 2. So we are going to be playing a weakened team because we do then have Burton Albion in just like 3 days, which I think I am going to sim just because I'm not sure when the next round of the FA Cup, assuming that we do get through, if it'll get picked up at the end of the month or maybe beginning of January. So that will just push on the episode a little bit. I don't want to end up with too many games in one episode. So I think we'll play these three here and then sim the Burton and the Cambridge United games. We'll sim them, and then at least we'll get through the first half of December, and then we do have three left, plus maybe an FA Cup game as well, which I think they'll throw in around there maybe. But I think that's the way we're going to play it. But first, I want to go into our youth squad. So last intake we did actually have quite a good intake, which has been very rare this season. So we picked up a few goalkeepers. So we've got this guy, Martin Glynn. He's 63 overall already, and then a 71 to 94 potential. But I am actually considering calling this guy up and then selling him on, purely because Timothy Millett is definitely going to be our keeper. I'd say throughout the save really. So none of these keepers, even James Carney, we may even call him up as well. Just because Carlin does seem to have some potential. So he's got decent potential himself. So maybe we could just keep Carlin in our youth setup. And you've got Owen McGuinness, who I'm looking at probably releasing now. I don't think there'd be really any point. So what I will do, I want to call up both of these keepers. So we'll promote both of these lads, and they are going to go straight onto the transfer list. Now we've also had this guy, so Jordan Stewart. He's a CDM, 61 overall already. So he's looking potentially to be going ahead of Jordan Burrows. Burrows is just not progressed, and this lad looks like he's got some real good potential there. 70 to 94. He's only 16, but I think we may promote him straight up. Maybe getting him in a couple of these cup games that we've got coming up. We've got Cameron Reid here. He's again 64 overall at the moment. We've changed him from a striker to a cam, so we've got that big jump up in overall. He's not got the greatest potential, but he's another one we could potentially look to sell on straight away. Because obviously one of our board objectives is to make, I think it's nearly £7 million in profit on youngsters. So if we can try and sell some of these guys now. Gordon Stewart, he's got great potential, so he's looking good. So when you just match those two up, so you've got 56 Burrows, not really shown any promise really. I did actually put him on the loan list as well. I think there's a few players that perhaps we're going to look to send out on loan. So Burrows is one of them, and also we've got Murphy, who's already going out on loan. But Ellis Moss, he's another one. So I am currently moving him back into a striker. So it's going to take another 2 weeks just to move him back to a striker, and then I'll put him on the loan list. So he's going to be going out on loan for the rest of the year, because I think as a winger he's not really effective. So we've got Aidan Rodgers coming back from injury, and he is now setting his match fit, so he will shortly be back as well. So we will be back to full quota very shortly. As you can see, we're now up to 27 players. So before this we were down 23, so that's kind of been the issue we've had in the last couple of months. Right, and here's the team we're going to go with against Rochdale. As you can see, it's very much the rotation side. We have got Rodgers back in on that left wing. He's not fully fit, so it's a case of just getting him out there to try and build his fitness. Glynn is coming in straight in to play his first game in the goal. Then we've got Stewart as well coming in to play CDM. Edgar's going to drop back into that centre midfield role with Murphy coming in, and it gives Samari a chance at up top. Well, let's get into this and see how we get on. Right, so there is Martin Glynn. He's going to get his debut today. So I'm still debating. I think we're going to see basically who comes in for loans. If we do get really quite poor teams coming in for loan, I think we will just try and sell him on now, because he'll probably not really progress too much over the next 6 months.
Well, there's nothing like a good cup run to boost confidence.
But and these two I do want to start making some inroads in that player sales. I'd like to get it done before the end of this year, really, so we can get a new objective for next year. And Stewart getting involved early on. Oh, and he's gone flying down in Stewart. I thought he was staying down there. Literally, his first involvement would have been an injury. That would have been shocking, but Edgar trying to get it through for Samari, but it's easily picked off. And Booth has been done. Oh, and here's a chance. Oh, and it's a finish. And we've gone behind against the League Two strugglers. It was just a long ball through. Carter Booth was never getting back. And Oscar Wright has been done as well. And Rochdale, you can see defensively we're all over the place. Players keeping him on side and just not got the speed, Carter Booth. I have been actually scouting some centre-backs. I'm starting to think that Carter Booth, at 25 years old, and it's saying he's hit his potential, I think he's just not going to be good enough to provide as a backup, really. And I've seen that the free kicks have been pretty poor, so we're just going to have to play it short. And here's Krajcek. Krajcek waiting for the man to come to him. Oh, and Samari's hit a defender. Great chance to get the equaliser. So all these youngsters getting a chance. But I think we've given certain players who we've just given too many chances to deny that they're probably not going to be good enough for us at this level. Oh, and there's a good chance. Oh, and come on. Carter Booth, it's a good block, but it's fell directly to them. Oh, maybe this cup run is going to get snuffed out before it started, really. Rochdale gone 2-0 up.
Just look at this again. Great technique, perfect
contact. It looks very open, and it's just hit him and fallen perfectly for the number 8, who's somehow onside as well. He's just volleyed it into the top corner. Cuts inside, but they're doing well. The defensive unit of Rochdale, keeping our attackers out of where we need to be. Here's Rodgers again. Rodgers, surely this time. Rory Edgar, what are you doing? Should have been buried before half time. Right, so we're going to begin the second half. We're not going to make any changes just yet to the personnel. We have made one tactical change, which is we've gone constant pressure. It is going to clearly run down the players' stamina, or But at the minute we've got no option. Well done by him. Finds it to Oscar Wright. Laid into Murphy. Murphy, good turn. Finds Samari. Samari, it's a slow pick up there. His first touch. Absolutely dead. Been played off the park, really. Let's just struggle inside in the league below us. Oh, that's just desperation as we're just hacking it away wherever we can go. Rory Edgar lays it to Reed. Now we've got Robinson, he's bombing on here. Evan Robinson has a crack. Lynch, he's just had the answer for everything so far as Lynch. It's been a good, really good performance from Rochdale keeper. Rychek just lifts it in. It's just not gone right today. And it is a 2-0 defeat. So I wasn't expecting that, even with our weakened team. I thought our young lads would have been good enough for an away day at Rochdale, but clearly not. Right, so after that disappointing result, we are now back into the league, and we're going to be simming this game against Burton. We had nothing came through about Robinson, so as you can see, he is fully fit. I think that's what we're going to go with. So everybody's pretty much fully fit apart from Fleming. Well, let's sim this one and hope we can get a better result. It is a 1-0, so it's Ellis Moss who actually got us the winner. So not the greatest results, but it is 3 points, and that's what matters at the minute. Right, so big result needed now. Away at Hartlepool, we need to keep up the pressure on Barnsley. We are back into second place at the minute, but we do know that we've got teams flooding behind us, so the more we can distance ourselves, really push on in that second place would be the better. Rodgers, definitely a foul there, surely. How are we not getting a free kick there? Aidan Rodgers, great skill to get away from his man. Definitely challenged. The ball somehow has gone out for a goal kick and get away with it. But to have a few of these players back now have already started to make a difference to the gameplay.
Well, actually pretty easy for the goalkeeper in the end.
Just feels like we've got more of our team that we want. So Rodgers, he's not going to be as sharp. As you can see, he's only got 24% or 24 on his sharpness. Oscar Wright, good cut out there. Finds Robinson. So Robinson, it was a good chance that he didn't pick up an injury. Played in, surely at the back post. Hit it. Benjamin John. All you've got to do is hit it. He's controlled it. Why? You're that close to the keeper.
And he did well to cut it out.
Let's play back now. Arlo Sharp. So a nearly goal would be nice to really settle the nerves. O'Connor. He's just got the chip over the top. It is to Rory Edgar. It's a good first touch. Oh, and kill it. Ow, you saved that one.
That's a fantastic stop.
Rory Edgar, it's a great ball through. See, he's drilled it low and it's right off the boot. And we still can't pick up a goal. Towards O'Connor. O'Connor gets up and there it is. And it is Dyer O'Connor. Buries the header. And that's more like it. You see in that Rochdale game, from the corners, we never looked like scoring. And this one, the first corner of the match for us.
Well, here it is again.
Just pinged in here. O'Connor gets in front of his defenders. He's got two with him. He's just banged it in over the keeper. Dyer O'Connor, that's a good header, good power. It's over the keeper's head. Dyer O'Connor scores in the 16th minute, so that's the 9th goal. 9th in 20. So we could do with him going on a bit of a run. Benjamin John, it's a nice spin from him. Still going with it. Just rolls it in to Dyer O'Connor. O'Connor, nice drag back into Rory Edgar. Rory Edgar, it's got through again. And this time he does bury it. Rory Edgar, the young Scotsman. Loving that cam roll at the minute. So he's finally getting a run in that, in his preferred position. So when he first came into the team, we were having to utilise him in that centre midfield role instead. Ward still, I think he's still about a month away, so Rory Edgar's going to still have games needing to do that, a bit more of that production. It's a good 2-0 lead early on here. And John just holding the ball off there nicely. Rory Edgar cuts inside. Got some skills, this lad. Finds it to Dyer O'Connor. O'Connor, one touch. Bang! And there it is, it's 3-0. And Hartlepool are getting a smack here. I think this is a bit of a leftover from the FA Cup. Clearly it wasn't the first team, but I think that hurt of getting knocked out so early has driven them on a bit here. Oscar Wright taking his time. Finds it into Robinson. Robinson has got a man running. It is Rory Edgar. He's going to hit it first time. It's in behind. Oh, and Benjamin John smashes it onto the post. Comes onto it on his left foot. Oh, and it would have been a beautiful finish. It's a great cross in there. Benjamin John bursting in there for the late run. Bang off the post, but going at half time, 3-0. Can't be any more happy than that. Right, so beginning of the second half. Changes are being made for Hartlepool. Clearly they need a good start to the second half to have any chance of getting back into this game. That new striker, by the looks of it, has come in. Shelton has managed to get through. Here's a good chance in Bailey. Ryan Bailey, the captain, managed to get in between there and gets it away. Chad Campbell waits for Aidan Rodgers. Rodgers has looked pretty lively in this first game back. It's into O'Connor. O'Connor shifting it around. He's bullying the defenders here. Dyer O'Connor, it's blocked and could have gone anywhere. It's fortunately gone to a Hartlepool defender and they get it away. You don't need to be giving them a sniff of a chance of getting back in this one. Perhaps don't need to be pushing as many men forward and looking for more goals. But Dyer O'Connor, he wants goals all the time, and there it is. Dyer O'Connor on the hour. Surely put this to bed. 4-0. Great bit of play.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is.
And Benjamin John again. It's just lovely play by him.
That's a great strike.
It's just slammed into the corner. Keeper, it was reasonably close to him, but oh, it's just too much power. Keeper just didn't react. Dyer O'Connor throws another one. So we're starting to see him wake up a bit here. Clearly 4-0 up. We don't need to be pushing him too hard. And Dyer O'Connor's through again. O'Connor! Oh, and this boy just can't stop scoring today. 5-0. I think he's liking coming up against Hartlepool. You can hear the home fans.
Well, as you can see, he makes it
not happy.
But I think that's a good finish.
Dyer O'Connor. Lovely game from him. Where's it now? Into Owen Lucas. Lucas just settling it down. Finds Rory Edgar. Finds Stewart here. Stewart looking to ping one out to Rodgers, and Rodgers has got away with it. Aidan Rodgers picks up a goal. It's number 6. Oh, I'm so happy to have this lad back. So he's not the highest rated player, as we've said before, but I think he's been a big miss.
Well, here it is again.
A real big miss out on that left side. You can see he picks up goals.
He should do better.
He definitely
Well, it's an
definitely
out-and-out
been
pasting. 6-0.
a good run out from him today.
Minutes of
Right,
stoppage
check.
time, that's what the officials have said.
Fire this one through to Rory Edgar. So Rory Edgar's had a good game. It's into Chad Campbell. Oh, Chad Campbell. Unlucky, but there's a man running through. Oh, here's a good ball. Oh, and that's a dangerous one, but we've got away with it and we get the clean sheet.
Well, Derek,
O'Connor,
they were all over the pitch.
4
Good
goals.
individual performance.
See, 6
Saw
attempts,
attack
4
was
goals for him.
and
Takes
they
that
played
match
really
ball.
well. What a performance that was today.
And that's more the Dyer O'Connor that we had last year. See the travelling support, giving him the applause there. 6-0, great result, and Edgar and Roberts as
Corner kick played in.
Rodgers was fantastic as well. So all the goal scorers
And a goal.
played fantastic today, and
Broken through.
big game. Right, so after that game, we have had this email about our financial commitment here. So it is a high priority. So I think we do need to try and do it now, just because if it does run into next season, then that's going to mean that we're not going to have a board objective again, a short term or long term again, a new one. So I do want to try and get it done. Oh, we've got a loan offer here from Alan Spore, so I think they're a Turkish side. We do want an option to buy, which we will be rejecting. We just want a short-term loan, basically, till the end of the season. So we'll see if that one goes through. Right, so this is the team we're going to go with. I have taken out as many players as I can, really, just because we're not worried about winning this one. Let's get into it and just see how we get on. And we've gone through actually, so it's 1-1. We've gone through 4-3 on penalties, so very even game. I guess worst case scenario, it actually gives the young players an extra game to play. Right, and here we are at the final game of the episode. We're coming up against Bolton, who we struggled against. We did actually beat them 2-1, but it was very much a game we didn't deserve to win. But you can see they are down in 8th, so they've not been playing well. And also, I did just have an email. Ellis Moss is now changed to a striker again, and he has gone up to 62, so he's gone up 1 rating, and just going back as a striker. So clearly that seems to be his position, and I'm going to wait to see if he's going to go out on loan. But yeah, Bolton are not looking. They're not looking fully fit either. We've still got Rodgers still trying to get his sharpness up. But yeah, everybody else looking pretty fit. Robinson looks like he's gone up to 71 now. So great growth from him. But yeah, that's going to be the team. Let's get into this one. So at the Sug Arena, all eyes on Dyer O'Connor. Picked up 4 goals in his last match. So let's hope he can keep that fine form going. I think we're going to need against Bolton. Like I say before the game, they did give us a torrid time, really. Hopefully the fact that they are struggling a little bit stamina wise, hopefully that's going to help us out a little bit. And we can get an early goal. But hopefully, if teams behind us can start to slip up a little bit. Robinson, that's a nice play by him. Oscar Wright, looking to dink it back for Robinson, who had made a good run. The pass was woefully short where it needed to be.
But you have to say, it's a great achievement.
Bolton again picking up and playing possession football. Crawford, it's a good turn. He's got players moving around him, which meant that we couldn't go to him as quickly as we would have liked, and that left-footed strike, and Millet was just looking at it. Clearly, if that had gone in under the bar there would have been no chance for our young French keeper. Oh, and they're pressing high again. Lucas has got
Intense
good strength, just keeping hold of the ball and does well. Finds O'Connor now. Dyer O'Connor. Looking back for the man who's coming through. It is Rory Edgar. And Rory Edgar, the bullet left foot, smashes it into the keeper's near post. Kinda against the run of play, but it's a good counter attack. The young Scotsman. It's another goal from him. Dyer O'Connor, it's a good run and then a good pullback. Rory Edgar was all on his own. Just controls it. Quick second touch. Keeper just getting a fingertip to the ball, but it's not enough. Rory Edgar, that's 4 goals now for him. It's 4 in 21, but a lot of those games were in off the bench earlier on in the season. Right Bailey, good block to start, but still come back to him here. John lifts it up. Oh, and it could have gone through anyway there. Fortunately, it's fallen, and Chad Campbell was able to bring it away. Cuts inside now. Lays it to Edgar. Edgar to O'Connor. It's Benjamin John in behind. Benjamin John, and he strikes it in, and it's another counter attack. 32 minutes gone, and we're 2-0 up. The counter attack of dreams. Benjamin John, he's got the pace there, keeping away from the Bolton defensive line, who said at the beginning probably not at their strongest stamina wise. I think it showed there. They were struggling to get back at him, and Bolton have been burnt twice here really. They had chances themselves, but they've not took advantage. It's a good run.
Possibilities inside the box.
Oscar Wright's done well in the end, but then he's given it away. I think again it's been Lucas. It's probably a handball, but the referee's waved play on. Oh, and it's looped through to the far side, and Millet comes to the rescue. Yeah, and I think Oscar Wright has just been that kind of game again. He's come in, got the start, just not shown enough to prove that he deserves to be the out and out starter. Just seems to have a bit of that experience issue. Oh, and come on, Millet gets the ball and definitely got away with a few today. So just get in at half time. I think we need the referee and the manager to really settle this game down at the half time. At the minute we're just waiting for a goal to come in. Just chance after chance, and it's smashed in right at the end. And we could just feel it. We were just giving chances away. And in the end, it's an absolute screamer of a shot right into the top corner.
Well, you can see from the replay how it hits the other side of the crossbar. I would say
we needed to go in to half time. That is a lovely finish. This one will come in for about 10 or 15 minutes there. We're just gifting Bolton the ball. And it is literally the last kick of the half. And that's got Bolton back in this one. It looked like we were certain to run away with this. Right, so we'll kick off the second half. And we hope that we can come out a bit better than we finished. We're looking very ropey at the end of that first half. Bolton did finally punish us. Lucas finds it into Edgar. Edgar, it's a good run again by him. He's looking really dangerous, this lad. And that's cut out, but I think it's Rogers who's just obstructed his man. just as the ball got kicked through, it's meant that Bolton are going to come forward again.
Owen Doyle.
Doyle going backwards there.
Crawford.
Kleinheisler, who scored that amazing goal, but Lucas
display.
getting in amongst him. He's got the better of him. Oh, surely a free kick after the pass there, but the referee is happy for play to go on, and Lucas barreling on. Lucas still going. Lucas! Oh, and he's gone down in the box. The referee's not interested. We've gone by the hour mark. We've not had too many problems in this second half. John into O'Connor. O'Connor, can he get away here? He can. Dyer O'Connor buries it. 3-1. Surely that's enough. 25 minutes to go. It's like we're going to finish this episode off with a win after all. It's starting to look a bit ropey. But that's enough. Dyer O'Connor. That's the confident O'Connor that we come to expect. Just all power and pace. So he's got the power to hold the players off, and then just that lethal strike. Ryan Bailey, nice play into Stewart. Gordon Stewart is a lovely turn. First touch of the ball, and it's a lovely one. O'Connor now fires it across to Benjamin John. He's gone to his left side and he buries it with that left foot. So sometimes he is more right-footed, but he's done enough there to get away. Dyer O'Connor heavily involved as well as the young centre midfielder, Gordon Stewart, who's just come on. A good initial turn from him and set that counter-attacking motion. Surely now 4-1 up, 71 minutes gone. This game's surely gone for Bolton. Playing some risky ball over the top there. Here's O'Connor, it's a nice spin from him. Lays it in front of Stewart. Stewart looking for the runner, and it's Benjamin John who's sprawling for the ball but can't quite reach it. Wonderful build-up play again. So we bring Benjamin John off here just for the last few minutes. Yeah, so Oscar Wright has just had a few problems heading wise. Oh, not sure that's how you say his name, but we'll go with that. It's a good header, fine finish that gets Bolton a second goal here. We've just got under the ball, a couple of defenders in there. Both ended up going too short for it, and Nathan just nods into an open goal really. No chance for the keeper. Oh, and that's a savage challenge.
Well, that'll be a free kick.
No booking by the looks of it. Oh, it's a nice spin by Bailey. Fires it into Rogers now. Rogers. Good feet. Oh, it's deflected off Santos there. It's going to be a corner. And we pick up one final chance here. Dyer O'Connor is in there. Can't quite make it. Rory Edgar tries to just dink it over. It is headed away. Now 5 minutes additional time. Surely not enough time for Bolton to get back into this one.
Kleinheisler.
It's chipped over here.
He has time to play it over.
Oh, it's a nice ball. Lee finds it into Crawford, and it is another goal. Wow, we're giving this away. We should have dropped. Should have gone a bit more defensive.
Well, how about this?
Gifted them a couple of goals here. Now we'll just look to hang on to this one. Aidan Rogers doing well, keeping hold of it. And it is a victory, but a couple of goals that we didn't need to give away.
smiles on their
It's another
faces.
4-3.
Well, Derek, it was a
We've had a
really
few of
tight
them
game,
this
but they were
season.
the better side over the 90 minutes, and they
Well, that should
fully
have been a
deserved their victory
lot
today.
simpler than that one. Oh, and Barnsley have dropped points. So Barnsley, I'm not sure who they got beat by, but we'll take that. So we're just 2 points behind now. We have a quick look. Barnsley lost against Cambridge United. So Cambridge United, one of the teams struggling at the foot of the table, come to our rescue here, and we are now just 2 points off the lead. So we will be playing all three of them. Clearly we thought we were going to be in the FA Cup, but that 2-0 defeat against Rochdale put paid to that. We did come out though with 4 straight wins after that, so we'll go into those next episode with some good confidence. And Barnsley have dropped points as well, so that's fantastic news. So we do have a cup game that's been drawn there. Oh, that's going to be the Papa John, yeah, so we're not going to be worried about that one next month. And then, well, beside, probably be a Hartlepool that will sim after smashing them today already. Chef Wednesday and Sunderland, good teams that we're going to be wanting to play against. But yeah, so that's where we'll leave this episode. So clearly next episode we'll be then moving into the January window. Ellis Moss looks like he's happy to go out, so we can accept that one. So Ellis Moss might be going. But yeah, come back next time. We'll have some transfer activity, no doubt. Right, thank you for watching. See you soon.